Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy here, Night, back in the new video. So, you guys know the company called Jeremy Dewick, or Natural State. I'm going to give you a bit backstory. So, Jeremy Dewick, he wanted to be a cop in his lifetime. He always wanted to be a cop. He was part of our program, where basically we were doing good and stuff like that at the time. And you pass after high school and you turn to legal age. For some departments is 18, some of them are 19. Some of them unfortunately had the age at the time, because this was back in the day, I think early 2000s, had it where you had to be 21 to 22 years old. You had to be well aged at this point, because they did not want little kids in the departments. Especially where Florida and the part of the department he wanted to be part of. As a police officer, part of Metro Division in his nearby county and city. He did some bad choices, impersonated a cop, and it was over. He was seeing he could join the army. He was not able to because of his history of that. And over years later, he had a 9-to-5 job, did some security work and stuff like that. Finally had enough money by a car accident and family help by owning a company. He owned half the shares, but later on he paid off some of his farmers, and they were well known. Anyway, this company at this point in time has been no longer been paid for. This is outdated, and Metro State is no longer owned by Jeremy Dewick by 2024 by now. It was sold off back in 2021, late a few years back, and he made a video on his last Metro State channel, owned by him and co-owned by his former wife, former partner, left on the lease. Anyway, from here we will look at videos and we will give our honest opinions over this and more. I will show credit where it's earned, give the YouTube channels, and more. There's many videos based off this guy. There is this one here is based off by, this guy. And there's also Dear Barry Bugs did a video about this guy back in when he first came back on YouTube, and I think it was the 580 episode 37. Yep, there we go. We're going to show you guys some of the clips here, and let's get ready. Okay, we're going to give credit where it's earned. This channel here, check them out. Do sub and push that notification bell button for their channel, so as ours. And let's get in this video.
There we go.
It was at this moment when Jeremy knew this was a valuable insurance claim.
I just fucking told you. Get your fucking bike up, get it out of the way.
Alright everybody, thanks for watching PoliceTube. I've got an awesome video for you. As you can see, you already know that you haven't seen this before. Now I've got both angles, both from this guy. He's riding his bike. He's the one that crashes right into that guy. You saw him. I'm going to show you the full video there. And then I've also got Jeremy Dewick's body camera footage where he was like, don't crash into this black truck. And then here comes Jeremy's employee crashing right into the guy's truck.
Copy.
And Jeremy's like, I told you so. So I've got both the videos.
Okay, anyway, you guys don't know is, here we go. So, saying some people have not known and have said, what is the difference towards so you guys can kind of see, Jeremy Dewick's supervisors and division units are wearing the gray version of the shirts, right? The one where, because at this point in time, Florida is hot as hell. This is around the summertime, so like everyone is kind of, getting a tan. You can see this guy here is getting a tan. So they did not wear their actual uniforms at the time, similar to a California police department, because Metro State, their uniforms are looking like California police uniforms, because when his company first came out, the city police department nearby, they did not have the same color uniforms. They had black uniforms. They had black to gray at the time. But then later on, a new police chief a few years later came in and said they wanted to do it professional, high ranks, low ranks, similar to the Californian ranks. And then they did it how their uniforms would be dark black, dark blue, should we say, and the cars would be similar to, black and whites. So, and also, you guys don't know, is the shirt this guy's wearing here, it's actually, you're a recruit, or you're getting trained to be part of the team And why I know this is because Jeremy DeWitt has said the difference towards his shirts, the uniforms, are you're wearing the old ones because this uniform here, these are the old ones. And the new ones are the gray ones. So the gray ones are for high rank ones. And then your probationary part of his company, then you're wearing these orange, yellow ones.
Both the angles here for you today. I've got lots more unreleased footage that you've never seen from Jeremy DeWitt's body cameras in store, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification, because I guarantee you don't want to miss the upcoming.
Oh, got a new last car. It's a black.
In my personal opinion, some people want to know why, because as a funeral escort company in Florida and stuff like that, what they've been seeing is kind of okay, right? But, you know, passing traffic where there's laws against that, again, you're a funeral escort, the late car will be, you guys follow the late car, when it comes to that light, the late car does the traffic, everyone else moves out. Then the late car tells which guy to do traffic. Only 2 guys or 1 guy can do traffic, not 4, not 5. And then, yeah. The issue of this is, you know, it's a car crash, right? The money, you know, insurance can cover that because all your bikes and all your vehicles, you own a security company or, you know, stuff like that should be insured by your company, right? Well, unfortunately, if Jeremy DeWitt's company, only a few of his motorbikes and which people are riding them are insurance. Like this bike here, not insurance. He only has his truck. Sometimes other people use in his company, and some of the new ones. Some of the old ones, like the bikes this guy's driving, has no insurance on it. The newer stuff has insurance. The older stuff, they don't. So he would have to pay it out of his pocket. But the thing why people got mad here, he crashed into it because his bike and stuff are insurance, then his insurance can pay for it. But unfortunately, he is not driving the bike, and somebody else was. And it would be kind of obvious to the person who was involved to the crash, especially how it's been proven, because this is their own body cam footage of the crash. Like, no, this is their body cam footage. Metro State has their own body cams and own hammer cams. So the thing you're seeing right now is not their body cam, like on their chest, is their helmet cams. And they cost a lot of money, and gotta be said, using your own things for all that.
There it.
Then you're ready to go here. Go here. Crash. And my personal saying, I think this car right here, this car wasn't fault of the whole accident. You already know this car wasn't fault because, like, first off is this car is the one, you know, in the middle of traffic, and they were trying to do a U-turn. And what you don't know, in the state of Florida, especially in most counties, most jurisdictions in Florida, this is not allowed. You cannot do this. You can't do it like this. That is against California penal, not California, sorry, Florida Penal Code. I got that mixed up. I'm used to doing California crap. Well, so this is against most every single state, especially Florida. And only why Jeremy DeWitt was mad, one of their guys crashed into his car, is not because of the insurance thing, because this car was hired. This car person was actually hired Jeremy DeWitt's company, and Jeremy DeWitt said it would be okay. On radio, you guys did not know, you go to Jeremy DeWitt's body cam footage, or helmet cam, I would say, you would hear him saying to this car it was okay to do it. And his guy here did not get told till right when he almost crashed into it. And instead of almost crashing into it, they just did, because he did not hear it in time.
Stay right there! Stay right there! I just fucking told you, dog. Get your fucking bike up and get it out of the way. Just fucking told you, dude.
At my point in time here, I think Jeremy DeWitt is just out of line here. It was not the guy's fault, and the most sad part is, this is a piece of crap saying, I understand you're not trying to get personal stuff in business, but Jeremy DeWitt just said the guy's name. Why is that? It's not because he knows the guy's name, because he hired. This guy's his brother. No joke, his fashion blood. Or, I'm sorry, half-brother. Or brother, I don't know. People are saying he was his half-brother by part of a different marriage. So, you can tell the brother's not happy at this moment. And the brother essentially came out in public saying he was not happy about this because he crashed because of Jeremy DeWitt's stupidness and stuff like that when the company actually shut down. Because when the company was still owned by Jeremy DeWitt, the brother was still working for him at the time. I think after this, saying he should have just quit after this. Because this is not the first time he was in an accident because of Jeremy DeWitt.
Put it in here. During a funeral escort? No, I'm okay.
Let's go over here. Yeah, the bike is saying right now heavy injured. You already know this bike is like at this point in time it's still okay, no very much damage on it, but it's like it's old and it's been just hit by another car. So at this point it's kind of screwed.
I'm at Washington Shores Early Learning Center, Head Start. Yeah, we're at a cemetery too. Jay, what's the cemetery called?
Washington Park Cemetery.
Washington Park Cemetery. So I'm at Washington
Oh, you can see one of the lights got on.
Park Cemetery and Washington Shores Early Learning Center.
I was like, the lights on.
Do you know what the cross streets are?
She was asking for the nearest cross street. You know what that street is?
LB McLeod is the nearest thing.
LB McLeod. And we're on Old Winter Park or Old Winter Garden?
No, dog. We're on Bruton Boulevard.
Boone Boulevard?
Okay. So you can see this here at this point in time. The guy, for what we know of, he's actually calling the cops because it was a motor accident, or should I say, caused by Jeremy DeWitt. Stupid, pretty bullcrap. I gotta say, I give mixed feelings when it comes to Jeremy DeWitt. I think in certain things about it, yeah, you look at his channel and stuff like that, you gotta side with Jeremy DeWitt because he's showing the good parts of it. But then you see other people's and actual proof of what Jeremy DeWitt has been doing. You don't like the guy. You just don't, because like he's saying crap about his own brother. Like I understand they're on the clock in his company and he's acting like the boss, but it was Jeremy DeWitt's fault for the accident because he told the black car Cadillac was hired to do this, make sure no one would get injured, no one would get hurt. That's why they hired a funeral escort company, because it would be more than one family member there, stuff like that. And so they hired him because of what they have heard from good sayings from different, funeral companies, because the actual funeral companies.
Bruton Boulevard.
Bruton Boulevard and LB McLeod. Oh, I'm in the center. I'm in the center of the road, the turning lane.
Like in the median?
Yes.
Okay, and what?
Did the lady leave?
She's at the cemetery, dog.
So from what we can see here, the lady might have left, but then it figured out she's at the cemetery, and Jeremy DeWitt is right now figuring out what he can do because one of his guys just crashed into the person. One of the people hired him, and they might get their paycheck, yes, for doing the work, but they might get less paid because of the damage on the vehicle, and they might and they would probably, of course, say, hey, do you have insurance on that motor vehicle? Because like, your insurance would pay for it, right? And then he would be, yeah, totally. It's not like that bike for his brother's driving right there in the company. That bike does not have insurance. It's outdated. And everyone knows these outdated bikes by Jeremy Dewick is not paid of his insurance. They're outdated. They get it from street auctions from ex-police cars, and they just revamp them. And instead of getting insurance, and they're all made because they're outdated, they put the newer ones. You have the insurance like these bikes. These bikes here are newer and they're supreme, and they can bear any wreck and stuff like that.
That's all.
These bikes here is outdated.
That's all your fault. All due respect, that's all your fault.
And you guys see this, Mr. VTubes here, one of my favorite YouTubers, just slowed that down and redid that one time and said, "This is all your fault." And then it came back like, "Hey, dude, that was all your fault." And yeah, I gotta say that gotta be funny as hell because Jeremy Dewick is the one who caused that.
I'm gonna fucking word it so it's not your fault, but dude, that's all your fucking fault. Yeah, I sent another unit over there now, so. They coming out?
Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Now, don't go anywhere because I've got Jeremy DeWitt's body camera footage from the same incident. Yourself a great.
Where?
From Orlando.
Okay, okay. They were saying you were a private security system.
No, we're a state service. Over here. Get out of the way now, asshole!
Well, I will ride it.
Give her your license and insurance. We don't have.
Hey guys, that was great. I'm going to go with one more video here so we can see just like how bad the company has to be. Like, I gotta say, it was no one's fault in that Jeremy Dewick's company. I'm gonna be honest, the guy, his brother, he was doing a bit of the right things. I would say he almost did the first one, not really good. He almost crashed into a different car. That was his fault. Yeah, he did crash into that car. Now, the car he did crash into, I would say it's not his fault, because Jeremy Dewick said by the people who hired him, it was okay to do it. No one would crash into them. Yeah, no, somebody did crash into them, and it was his fault. Okay, let's go ahead here. Let's go with this footage.
Flip it, stutters. Jesus. Cut the f***ing guy off. I don't give a f***. Jesus Christ. Holy.
Yeah, so for this one, I gotta be honest, for half of this footage I've seen it in the past. In my personal opinion, I think some of it was not Jeremy Dewick's fault, but a lot of it is. Just my honest opinion.
What in the black BMW, black. Don't stop!
Okay, so you see here, they're doing traffic, General's coming, they're ordering people around.
We apologize, but currently all of our officers are either on another line or in the field. If you leave a detailed message along...
Come on.
So guys, you see pretty much just the reckless driving scene, and some of it is okay, some of it is just too much. So let's go with this part. So this is not really important, but this is at the end.
Recycle, we need a unit, man. Motor. And I like cycling. Give me a fucking unit now. Motor one's moving.
Thank you for calling Metro State. We apologize, but currently all of our officers are either on another line or in the field. If you leave a detailed message along with the date, time, and contact number where you can be reached, the first available officer will return your call immediately. Thank you for choosing Metro State Special Services, Central Florida's #1 vehicle protection unit.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1.
Okay, guys, so you kind of see of that there. I am going to go with Jeremy DeWick's videos here. I'm going to do one more. This is going to be his. So this is where it looks like he's doing the correct stuff. He's doing his job, and then you see another channel, and you see he's not doing his job correctly, and his company is dying, and they got sold for a reason. Okay, so let's go ahead here with Jeremy DeWick's company. This is some things I've seen. This came with a motor incident where a corporal and a sergeant got absconded, then later on got fired. So he got pulled over, he got asked to get on the ground, and then shelled, and then dead. That's pretty much it, guys. See you guys in the next.